Let's fire up a second draft. I think we're going to do 2 today.
Do we want to do a prediction about what we open in the draft?
What kind of prediction do you want to run?
I don't know. We could do if whether or not we
Open
open Power
power?
9.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. Actually, that's the same as a prediction that I had in like one of the Vintage Cube drafts.
So probably the odds are different, though, right?
Yeah, probably.
Open bad storm cards. Yeah, that's a safe bet.
All right, let's give 1 minute. So predictions in. You can gamble. Oh no, it's self-correcting for people to bet one or the other.
Oh, yeah, true. Scourglass was fine and limited, but only fine because it was like since it doesn't kill your opponent's artifact creatures.
It was good with Sanctum Gargoyle though, right?
Yeah. Basically, it was like you couldn't get too excited about it because it wasn't going to be good in Esper Mirrors, which you were probably going to run into one or two because Esper was the best deck in that format.
You think Esper was the best deck? I don't. I'm trying to remember. I think I drafted a lot of Resounding Thunder. I actually hold on. I drafted a lot of Esper red decks. Now I remember.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
when I say Esper was the best deck, really that means that like 4-color nonsense was the best deck, but like Esper was the most value, so Esper was the core of the value deck that was ever deck in the format.
You mean, hooray, someone voted yes, JW? Because everyone votes no, like, literally nothing happens, I think. Enjoy this self-correcting gambling. Got your 1 to 950 odds? Yeah.
I remember liking that format a lot, the more I think about it.
Shards? Triple shards?
Yeah.
That was fine. I mean... Sakura Tortoise, get my 1 to 950 odds. The payout is like 1 to 950, I think, or something like that. 1 to 974.3, actually, apparently. So that's a good bet. AAC and AAC were good. ACR was awful. Yeah, Allure Reborn I think was a skewed format.
I didn't hate ACR. ACR was fine.
Well, the problem I think with ACR was the Reborn cards were really good. The Conflux cards sucked.
The Conflicts cards didn't all suck. There were some.
A lot of them
There were plenty
sucked.
of. I mean, yes, but there were plenty of good ones too.
The Landcyclers were great. That's kind of what I remember.
Like the domain cards were good. Like Matka Riders, that card was sweet.
It's fair.
I don't even think that's true. Didn't Conflux have like Armillary Sphere and like Rush Spire and all that?
You've described all of the good cards in the set.
I'm just saying. Yeah, the collated packs were pretty cool. Actually, I do remember that.
Anyways, we're stuck on 7 people in this draft, and that's the wrong number to be stuck on. Alright. Volcanic Island is not power. I'm going to take this Battle Screech or this Dark Hatchling. Which do you would prefer to take?
So it's like not close that Battle Screech is the better card.
Yes.
It's just a question of like, do we feel like taking Dark Hatchling just to mix it up?
I kind of just feeling taking Screech anyways.
I kind of am too.
All right.
Caw. That was my Battle Screech. Did you like it?
On day 2, I think we should take Screech. Yeah, if you're drafting this for real to try to win, you should definitely take Screech.
I interpreted that at first as like on day 2 of the
Yeah,
GP.
so did I actually. Now I'm
Not,
less.
but then
Yeah.
but then he followed it up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see your
Yeah.
point. Yeah, I don't know that I'll make it to day 5.
Probably not either. Maybe I'll do like a few more, but day 5 of the GP, you should go home. Probably. That's a good one.
Yes.
Um,
Don't the GP Vegases that have like 3 GPs, in once, like
yeah,
those
they
are
were
pretty
like
good times,
4 day
right?
affairs generally. Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna take. Wow, I don't know what I'm gonna take. Probably definitely
So
delete. Unless if you love Solar Blast or Palancron.
I don't particularly. We are probably supposed to take Deathblade Elite
Yeah,
here, although that's a little like myopic. We
it
kind of want,
is. It
yeah,
is.
but I'm fine with that. Fuck it.
I don't think Rights is that great. I really did not love Rights, but all right.
Yeah,
This
well, we
is
committed.
all of their
Do it.
creatures are dead. That's
Yep,
like that. That's literally what happens. You just
yep.
provoke every creature. They're never allowed to stick a creature. They lose. It's really dumb.
I think Blast there was probably the on day 2 of the GP answer, but
I'm not sure about that. I think like just first picking Screech, second picking Elite, and cutting all the white cards might just be correct.
I mean this is an excellent open for like a
Oh
very
yeah,
powerful.
yeah, I agree.
Like I'm happy with what we've got going on here, but like just in terms of like keeping your options open, because like you could end up in white red and flare would still be good, for example.
I don't really see a reason to move into Sun Color unless if you love Elf and Guide that much. Guide is pretty good though, actually.
I do like Elephant Guide a lot, and I think there's a good chance that we end up white green, but I would still take Trooper and just cut white super super hard.
All right.
Like you get a
Oh, I
chance
see.
you get a chance to take enchantments anyway. Like you don't need to
Sure.
prioritize specific ones, so we may as well just cut white.
We're heading towards 15 planes to Secluded Step. Also, we have a perfect mana curve right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It can't actually get any better than this. All right. I'm just gonna do this. I think Exile is like super overrated personally.
Agree. Exile is trash.
Like the actual problem with Exile, if it didn't say attacking on it, I would be a lot more excited about it.
If you could remove any of those 2 words, either attacking or non-white, it would be an excellent card. But since it has both of those things, the card's trash.
And also, white is, I think, actually the best color in this format by a reasonable amount.
Right.
I'm gonna take this torch.
There's a Karavix torch.
Yeah,
So that's
this is actually a good card to splash in these decks. I think.
what the hell is that doing still in the pack? What
I
is
don't
wrong
know.
with these
There's
people?
there's 5 cards that were better than Karavix Torch, and 4 of them were commons. I am skeptical. Maybe there's a foil rare. So yeah,
Yep.
we're obviously thrilled about that. I think I'm supposed to take Shelter over these other cards personally.
Probably, yeah.
Arrogant Worm being here is like super. I don't know.
A little surprising because you would expect that if Torch is still around, that means that there's
Yeah.
some people forcing madness.
All right.
I'm
down. I'm down to. If you're playing a bigger white deck, I think Templar may be a consideration. But the best white deck in this format was small, so you agree with that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would never like. You might want a Templar at some point, but you wouldn't prioritize it.
So no one's blue red, but I still think I'm supposed to take Brilliant Halo over the Volcanic.
It's great with Deathblade Elite. So
Yeah. Kind of for this Cougar.
I am as well. I mean, I like Rites of Initiation with Battle Screech, but
Slide White is clearly very good, but the thing is, I mean, you're gonna play Slide in your small white deck too. I think just to protect your creatures from removal too. I think Slide is just messed up as a Magic card.
Slide's really good, but like,
I mean, I would still play it in this deck. It would be worse in this deck.
Slide asks a lot of you in drafting. Like, a lot of things have to go right for your Slide deck to be good, whereas you really don't have to do a whole lot of work for Battle Screech to be good.
You have to have white creatures in your deck, then your opponent gets attacked with small white creatures. All right.
I'm probably taking Sudden Strength here, or Fallen Ascari maybe.
I guess that's fine.
I guess maybe there's a world where we play like green and red, so maybe I should have thought about that harder. Actually,
I don't think there's really a world where we play green and red. Slide Rift Cairn is your favorite thing in the format? Well, if you get all three of those, yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, Cairn's sick.
We'll sideboard the Seal of Cleansing.
Yep.
We'll sideboard this Afterlife.
Yep.
I might start like one of those types of effects, but I certainly don't want multiples in my deck.
By default, they should be in your sideboard for sure.
Agreed. Falter, not so necessary with how we're constructed, I think. You lost to someone with all three playing for the trophy yesterday? That sucks. Those cards are great. Tundra?
Which is probably the pick. Oh, no, never mind. There's
definitely not the pick, I think.
Yeah, I hadn't made it to the bottom row yet.
I think I should take Solar Blast or Phantom Nomad.
Yes. And it's probably Solar Blast, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We just have a lot of 2-drops, like, so we're not desperate for those. And
I mean, Nomad's really good. Nomad's above.
Yeah. Nomad would be excellent in this deck, but it's more replaceable, I think. Caw-caw! Yep. That was my Battle Screech again.
It's so weird that this card's in this format, but
it is.
I actually am not sure it's like particularly good for a lot of reasons, but
yeah, I'm not sure what they thought they were accomplishing by putting it in the format.
If we were green white and we had Torch, we would splash it off Mountain Valley. Yes.
We should at some point we should just do a draft and just try and force like fires and see if it's an archetype.
Fires?
Like Fires of Yavimaya. Like just force green red green red like Fintorn Elf ramp, like aggro.
Well, I'm gonna take this Phantom Nomad.
For it.
Oh. You get to bounce FTK. That's true. Shivan Worm plus FTK was a classic combination, wasn't it?
That's kind of sweet. Yeah. But like it's obvious they thought green red like rampy creature aggro was a deck in this format, and I've just never I've drafted this format a lot back in the day, and it never once even come close to like accidentally finding my way into that archetype. So
this card was good. This card's good. This card's good, but these two aren't for us. It's like this or Shelter.
Yeah, it's either Stussy or Shelter, and
I kind of wonder if the Suchi's better, but I wonder how many 4s we're going to end up with.
It should probably be Shelter.
It's kind of close, I think, actually.
I think Suchi is worse than like it's worse than the Griffin. It's worse than a lot of like the random like uncommon 4-drops.
Damn, that's so late, but obviously.
Yeah.
We're that card when it's in the right deck is like a A++, you know. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
The only strike. Oh my gosh, someone's gonna have a nice one. It's not us. I mean, I guess we're gonna have a nice one.
Anyway. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a nice one, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Prophetic Bolt is a sweet one too. Downshifted in rarity for this format. All right. I think I might take the Sushi this time.
Probably.
This is a good sideboard card.
I actually might take Heroes Faithful. Just because it's a better sideboard than Suchi.
I think I'm just going to put Suchi into my main deck, probably. Just like as another big creature.
I guess that's reasonable.
Yeah, someone has 2 Goblin Generals, and I think Goblin General is just so good. These cards are not exciting. I might sideboard this one, I guess, right?
Jabari would make our deck.
Is it? Do you think it's really that good? Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm not convinced, but
it's better than Suchi. So I mean,
I'm not convinced about that actually, but we'll see what happens. I guess like maybe 4/4 is fine. This is not really a 4-drop. This is like whatever.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna put this in my deck now.
Nice. Yep. That's excellent.
I think we might be set on 2-drops soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. Yeah, we are set on 2-drops. I mean, I think we would take a third Nomad if we saw one.
In pack 1, we were past a card with 6 cards left and 4 of them were goblins. Wow, I don't even remember that.
We probably take Elephant Guide here.
Yeah, in case if we move out. Right. But I think red is still slightly better, but there's a chance.
Red's definitely better currently, but like we may as well leave it open if we hit like Dream Pod Druid or something like that.
I think the Halo is better than the Cougar.
Would we play 2 Cougars? We might actually.
Will we
do we have? Well, we only have 1 Halo right now. Yeah, we should take the second Halo.
I guess.
That's going to be very hard to cast, but whatever.
I'm putting it over there for that reason.
Yep.
I guess. Like, are you kind of sad that this is Giant Mantis and not Giant Spider?
Not really. I have no feelings whatsoever about which arachnid is involved.
People really hate Croson Dusker.
Yep. I mean, we might play the Reckless Charge, right?
Yeah.
Like
actually, maybe.
Yeah, like
it's very much a maybe by this point. Oh, this Raphaelis is not for us. Is this Deathblade a Elite for us? Looks like it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think Mystic Zealot's good in this deck.
Is Hellion that bad?
Hellion is the 5-drop that was in the pack.
Yeah, it's not that good, I think.
I mean, it's fine, but it's a 5-drop, and that's not what the deck's trying to do.
No power, that's true. All right.
Did anybody take the open power line?
One person voted 20 channel points on it because they got like 1 to 970 odds on it.
That is pretty good odds. I respect their gamble.
Guess I'm taking Benalish Trapper.
Sure. Yeah, Trapper's decent. We said we were good on 2-drops, but like this is
that one's above replacement.
Yeah, this one's different. That's a dual land.
Yeah, I think I should just put it in my deck. Like,
right? Yeah, we'll play it.
I mean, it is painful in several ways, in that it's a tap land.
Man, nothing going on here. Radiant's Judgment's a good sideboard card.
It's fair. I might even start it actually because it's cycling. I'm not thrilled about like. This is probably off the table now.
Yeah. Yeah, this pack 3 has not been great for us so far, but I mean, I still think our deck is good, so we have the Deathblade Elite plus Pants angle that just dominates games.
Burning Wish.
Jeez. It's just what sideboard card do we want, basically?
Terra's Faithful, I think. This is like sort of close. Remember, I told you that this card actually does have a use.
Yeah, but it doesn't really because like
do you think you outrace that? You think you outrace that deck on average?
With this deck, yeah, almost certainly.
Okay.
But Terra's Faithful is actually good as a sideboard card.
I think I'm just gonna put this in my main deck, honestly.
Yeah, we need 3-drops, so that's actually excellent.
This goes there. What does my deck look like? No, Forgotten Cave I think is much worse because I don't think I want my red source to be tapped, where Secluded Step is much better. If that makes sense. Is that crazy?
Yeah, we're not going to have very many red sources at all.
Do I want Kindle or Noble Templar?
Probably Kindle.
Am I playing it?
Yeah.
Over a Reckless Charge, probably?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Reckless Charge is like... Are we playing a 3rd Shelter?
No, but I'm kind of mad that this Grizzly Fate is here.
Oh shit, yeah, I am too.
But we can't take it. I think I'll just put Exile in my sideboard and not put another Shelter in my sideboard. I don't even have an Exile. All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, would we rather have access to a 2nd Reckless Charge, but...
Do I want another 2-drop?
I don't think we'll play it. I might take Croson Varine. But I don't know.
I'm definitely not playing Croson Varine, so I'll just put this here. Yeah, this is fine.
Sideboard card.
Yep.
Actually, the Thopter Squadron might have been worth considering as a sideboard card, but whatever.
I don't think that card's very good. I think it's exactly playable.
Right. But like if we needed a bunch of flyers or something for some matchup. I don't know what matchup that would be, but...
Is this card actually bad? I think this card was actually fine in this format, but I don't remember anymore.
I mean, it's just a big dumb green creature, which is not what this format's about.
Okay.
It's decent, but it's unexciting.
I love how no one's rare drafting the. Would I rather have Spark Spray or Renewed Faith?
We already have one Spark Spray. I think we are more likely to board in Renewed Faith and appreciate it, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I love how all these random rares that have no text
Yeah,
unlimited are just going infilate because now they've removed all the incentives for people to just randomly take them.
it is. Yeah, it's kind of eye opening. Like it
How many
used to be really
bad? Yeah.
exciting to take all those because they were worth money, but
Yep.
you don't realize how bad they all are in the actual gameplay of this format.
Oh, no, it's pretty easy to assess that they're bad. I
Yeah,
think
but not like you don't realize how bad, you know.
maybe you don't.
All right, fine. I'm dumb. I need it to be plainly illustrated.
Sometimes I'm a bad person.
Yep.
Yep.
Rude as hell.
Rude as hell. All right. I think I want 16 lands still, and I'm cutting the second courier for the 16th land.
Sounds good.
All right. 3 mountains, 4 mountains, 5 red sources for 1, 2, 3.
Sounds right. The only question to me is if Scabland is actually better than a mountain.
I actually think it's probably not.
Well, okay. I was gonna say it probably is, but
Oh,
it's just because of the double white on Battle Screech and
okay.
Imperial Armor.
I'm kind of sympathetic to that.
Like if
So
if
we
you draw
have
like 2 mountains, 1 plains, that can like really fuck you over. But
that's
like
fair. So we have 12 white sources, 13 with the Scabland. Yeah, I guess that's right. You're wondering how good Wish would have been? I would not play Wish in this deck. You're just tacking on 2 mana to like either Reckless Charge or Aftershock.
I mean, those are decent effects.
Yeah, I don't think they're worth 2 mana extra, but
is Afterlife a sorcery?
No.
Is Radiance Judgment a sorcery?
No.
Actually, why aren't we main decking Radiance Judgment? Is there literally nothing better?
I feel like all of our other cards are better.
Are they?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, okay.
Like, look at our deck. Like, it's coherent. I don't want to add another spell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. You're good.
Shrout always doubting me with his doubts.
I mean, yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's get in there, chat. Let's get in there.
Falter is a sorcery, yeah.
And speaking of getting in there, if you want to support this stream, hitting that follow button is great. And if you want to support it further and you have a Twitch Prime sub, consider using it here. And thank you.
What's the elevator pitch on this format? Blue like card advantage engine stuff is really, really good and a lot of fun. And then white aggro is really good, and red aggro is really good, and white-red cycly shit is really good. That's all I need to know.
I don't remember being green very often, except like exactly white-green, actually.
White, I mean, yeah, green's like a support color for the pants to put on the white stuff, and blue-green madness. Blue-green madness is an excellent archetype, but it's pretty overdrafted.
I'm going to just mulligan this hand.
Yep.
I think on 6 I should keep and just bottom
the Harrier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously,
possible. We might have actually been supposed to bottom the like second Deathly Elite, but I'm not sure. Never mind. We gotta have a play on turn 2.
Jeskai the wedge you want to aim for? I mean, I don't think black is great, but I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I think you could like sort of do other things.
I mean, blue black is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, blue black is quite good. There's a lot of different blue black decks as well.
Yeah, there's in theory there's a storm deck, but it's not really like a storm combo deck. It's basically just like play a bunch of deep analysis and frantic search and madnessy stuff, and then use temporal fissure and like upheaval your opponent.
I don't think Temporal Fissure was actually great in that deck, but
What? Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Jarvis, you're talking nonsense.
Shrout, you're talking nonsense.
I mean, you can build a version without Temporal Fissure, but like what I'm saying is, if you're gonna play Storm, Temporal Fissure is the actual payoff.
Well, the problem is Temporal Fissure doesn't actually kill your opponent.
Sure, it does. It removes all
Oh
their
yeah,
permanents.
Aether Mutation is quite good. Aether
Yeah,
Mutation
yes.
is quite good. It's a reason, like if you first pick it, obviously you're looking to be blue green, and blue green's pretty good. I would take Mutation over Basketball.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I just keep beating my opponent down and hope they just keep cycling Radiance Judgments.
That might work.
Yeah, I don't really want to cycle this yet because I think there's a real chance I will want to cast this game.
I mean, you're
Like,
gonna need a red source to do that. But
if I just draw a mountain,
yeah,
they probably have like Rift or Slide in their deck or something, right? Like that. That's what I think is going on here. Do you agree with that?
we just need them to not.
No,
that's a bummer. Big old bummer.
No!
It's not that big a bummer, actually. You sound so sad, Jarvis.
I am sad. I guess I just
yeah, just put Halo on Deathblade Elite and then
provoke it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can attack for 5. You'll be fine.
Wait.
You were probably supposed to cycle there before you did that, though, for what it's worth.
Oh yeah, probably. Yes. No. If I provoke with both, they get to choose which one to block, right?
Yes.
All right. Just checking. It's been a long time.
I mean,
actually, you forgot that provoke is tapped. So
last night I literally forgot that it untaps when you use it. So, and dead. Are we dead? Just dead to Tyros Faithful or what?
I think that's what JW thinks.
I mean, there's a million sweepers in this format, so like any decent Jeskai control deck is going to have at least one.
Are you sure about that? Aren't a lot.
I mean, they're all rare, but there's so many of them.
This is really bad now.
That's kind of a bummer.
All right. All right. New plan. I'm sneaking in for 2 a turn.
I mean, once you get this tapper online, it's back to pushing damage, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, opponent definitely has Slide in their deck. This screams Slide like 1,000 different ways, right?
Very much so.
Tyros Faithful is really good with Astral Slide.
Did we have 1 Seal of Cleansing, right, in our sideboard?
Yeah. Okay.
Got us.
You know, it would be a bad draw. Imperial Armor.
It's true. It's true. It would.
So I guess I can kill the Settler, and it's kind of like safer to do that.
Yep.
Because I don't like want to get slid and Stone Rain to nothing. I'm still holding out hope that I get to cast this.
Fair enough.
No, because like I think it actually is really good versus these.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's bad against Slide, but it's whatever.
Look, my board state is bad versus Slide. I'm just like, you know,
it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
You're going pretty wide against it. You're all right. Oh man.
I think you and I have different visions of what is going to happen in this game.
No, not anymore. No.
I think my opponent's going to be at like 20 plus life when this game ends, and I will be unable to kill them.
I predict you are right. But, oof.
And this is bad versus that. I can't really attack with any of these other ones. They don't really do anything. Yeah, now I'm excited to never cycle this creature ever either.
Oh yeah, you should. Why? Yeah, we should have responded.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh, you just wanted to try and naturally draw a red source.
Yes.
All right. I mean, like I said, Chartreuse Cougar still seems really bad against slide, but whatever.
Comes back at their end step, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Phantom drafts are up until next Wednesday or next Thursday, and that's when Caldham comes out. This was like one of my favorite formats the first time around, although this is like an unpleasant board state that I'm probably going to lose on. Though maybe if they draw nothing, I can just deal with them enough trip damage, right?
Maybe they'll deck themselves.
That doesn't really happen.
The cycling decks, it does sometimes.
No, Kaldheim looks like kind of depowered actually, for better or worse. I actually think it's probably for better. Not casting this.
I predict that Kaldheim will be a fun limited set, and that there will be something that turns out to be broken, and they'll have to ban it in standard. I'm making bold predictions, boys.
You're really bold. Should we call you Bold Shrout?
You should attack with everything, right?
The Trapper as well?
May as well.
Why?
Because we want to use all our mana, I think. Like, they'll cycle something, and then we'll play Trooper, and... Oh, I guess, actually, never mind. They can fog the Deathblade Elite, and then I'm dumb. Never mind. Yeah, you leave the Trapper back.
I did not know what you were thinking about. Hold on, which one's which? That one's that one.
I was just thinking, like, we don't care about losing any of our... Like, they're going to block the 2/3 with Faithful, but they can...
Yeah, there might be a sleeper, for sure. But I cannot see a sleeper right now, is what I'm saying. I see no sleeper agents. Or crone horses. You like that Trojan horse reference?
I respect it.
Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating me, appreciating you appreciating me.
So when the last set came out, I wasn't really paying attention for the first couple of weeks. Did people always know that Omnath was broken as shit, or did that take like a week?
Yeah, no, they were calling it from day one.
Okay. I mean, I know they figured it out quick, but like, was it like also, even before people were playing games with it, like just from the spoiler?
This is a disaster.
Agree.
Wait. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, this is pretty brutal.
Well, now I'm just gonna play Trooper and put Halo on it. Kind of think I just have to do that.
You could tap it and force through an extra 2 damage instead of putting the Halo on it, which is kind of irrelevant.
No, I think it is really relevant because of what if they have a second Solar Blast?
Then they'll just cycle something and get the Halo off of it and then do it.
Oh, sure. Gold Ducat lists are not to be trusted is sort of what I believe, yeah, but that one's closer. How many relics are in this deck? The real question is how many Relic of Virginis are in his sideboard?
I am not sure why Mystic Reflection is in this format. I think it's basically like it's like a Jeskai control card, but like not even a particular.
All right, I'm very suspicious of these Relic of Progenitus. That is I've said that forever. He's kind of late on threats. Nah, I think he's fine. Like, he only has 1 less than I did. Oh no, he has 2 less. I see. But he has 4 Preordain and 2 Chain, so I don't know, it kind of evens out. I'm sort of like checking out of this game because I think it's going to be really hard to win unless if something weird happens.
I agree.
Well, that is not that bad for me actually, but this is like obnoxious as shit. Holy shit. Oh wait, I can just kill it now though.
Oh yeah, nice. I mean, you'll lose your guy in the process, but
I don't care about that. Let's see. So I provoke that, and it,
although then you should kill the griffin instead, right? Is there a creature in that? No, they have a chartooth cougar. Shit, don't do that.
I could just kill both of those and let them have the cougar because I think the cougar is less threatening than the other things.
How's the what?
I can kill
Oh,
both
just
by provoking both, but I guess they can stack it so they'll get the mana war back. This is like kind of awful.
I mean that's fine too.
Yeah. How important are 2-drops? Depends on the 2-drop. Provoking the attacking with this does nothing, so cool. Let's see what they do. I think I'm mostly dead, but I just want to see how they play it.
I agree.
Basically, I think the slide is unbeatable here. So I think what they should do is return. Actually, all right. So they're returning Mana War.
The only
Wait, no, you
like
can never not return Mana War, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
there's no way to
Wait,
stack
also,
it.
why didn't they block with their Tarot Faithfuls to kill my creatures?
Yeah, because they're dumb.
All right, I'm okay with all of this so far. All right, I think these troopers are going to be really valuable
Yeah, actually, I feel like we actually have a chance of winning this game now. Just because
because
our
they didn't
opponent.
kill both my two. Oh,
Never
never
mind, I
mind. Never
lied.
mind.
I was telling lies.
This is. I hate everything.
2 drops in this format aren't like. I mean, you do need some, but it's not like skewed one way or another. The only thing I'll say is if you're red, you need to prioritize getting the random Goblin Raider, like a Hulking Goblin or whatever, because that deck really needs 2 drops and it doesn't have very many.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I don't really have any choices. Maybe they'll do the same thing as well.
I think they just don't know how their cards work.
Maybe. I mean, we're hoping because I don't really have good options, you know?
Right.
It seems like they don't understand how provoke works.
I mean, that puts them in good company because I also didn't understand how it worked yesterday. So,
But my creatures have eaten sort of 4 creatures. Not really 4 creatures, right? Because the mana war has kept coming back, but.
right.
Alright. I guess I'm playing both my troopers again because playing
Yeah,
the Phantom Nomad does nothing.
This is great.
It's something. This is definitely something. Yeah, Chris and Vorvine can only be single blocked. But you know, can I watch this draft too? You don't know what names the cards do. Deep analysis. Man, their deck is sweet. Their deck is the deck I loved to draft when it was open. Like, it was really, really good. You know?
What is? Sorry.
I mean, like any slide deck that's controlling.
Oh yeah. The cycling decks are good in this format for sure, and they're just like fun to play. So,
Shit.
boo.
Maybe they'll time out. Seems unlikely. But I'm doing that for sure. When do I concede? I don't know. They might deck is the other issue, right? Like, so I'm gonna fight to the bitter end.
Yeah, I mean they've got to cycle a bunch of shit to actually stabilize.
Yeah, they only have 14 cards left, and they don't have any clock in sight. So, and also we have torches and out to like just KO them. So don't forget that. Oh man, are they gonna let me provoke their mana war again?
Almost certainly.
Signs point to yes, Shrout.
I feel like you should provoke the faithful with the other one just to
just to make sure.
Yeah.
They don't figure it out.
Yeah, because otherwise they might figure it out. Exactly. they might know how provoke works, but not how Deathblade Elite works. Maybe they haven't finished reading its line of text.
This is still coming up if I draw a mountain. Man, it would be crazy if I won this game. But we're like actually in okay shape somehow.
Yeah, it's really not seeming like that insane, especially because they only have 11 cards left and they've got to cycle some stuff to not die. So,
I mean, we could get rifted. Oh, what the hell? Oh,
all right,
I
no
hate
big deal.
this.
No big deal.
When you say no big deal, do you mean big deal?
No.
There's no clear the mind, correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
Actually, I guess there could be some like obscure thing that I'm not remembering. I'm just gonna attack with all and provoke both. If they have something, they have something. Squeak, squeak.
Yep.
Oh, my everything.
I don't know what costs 4 to cycle, so
It's probably cycling 2 and then paying.
oh.
Okay, whatever. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, deal. So we jam Suchi this turn,
Yep.
and then yeah. They actually don't have a cycler. That's kind of insane.
Well, they had to play Forgotten Cave out. Maybe they're out.
Yeah, they appear to be out.
We got a raid from Yellow Hat, 375.
Nice.
I'm sure you remember Yellow Hat from your days.
I am familiar with the yellow hat.
Yo, what's up, Gabe? Hope you had a good stream. Shrout and I are running back some flashback drafts.
I played against Gabe at my first pro tour.
Really?
Before the match, he asked me where I was from, and I said Kentucky, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
What?
It was fucking ruthless. I remember that. Don't think I'm gonna forget a slight like that. Yep, yeah, that happened. It was middle of day 2 of Pro Tour Dragon Space.
Yeah, did you beat him?
I did. I won the match, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. So justice was served.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't this the PT you did actually make top 8 of?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, Dragon's Mace, the return to rack block constructed, yeah.
Oh, so Gabe probably was playing Bant, or was it Draft?
Bant, yeah, he was playing, it was constructed.
Okay. Oh my god, that's a really good story. Yep. I'm sorry, it just ties it together. Jeez. Yeah, it was in San Diego. It's the one Wesco won, I believe.
Yep.
Actually, I think Kindle sucks versus our opponent.
Yes, a lot of our cards suck versus our opponent. So.
Well, I've sided in this.
Is it Radiant Judgment's good against them though, right?
Is it?
Doesn't it deal? Oh, power for it. Never mind.
This is like the opposite of what I want.
Yep. No, we don't want that.
This is like exactly okay. Actually, the thing Kindle does well is kill Mana War, so maybe I still want it.
I have a hard time believing it's like worse than just some random creature. I don't know. Like maybe not.
Oh, Hat says he almost top 8. He played the wrong land versus Mahara. Oh, wow, that's brutal. It's a brutal way to go.
Yeah,
Man,
you were hanging around late in the tournament. I remember that for sure.
man, I'm sorry. It's just so good. I can't.
I wasn't like I couldn't be mad because it was just like
It was just funny, right?
you just got to respect a line like that, you know.
Oh, that's a really really good one. I'm sorry. All right, I think I'm just gonna submit this. Like Aftershock is exactly okay, except it costs 2 red.
I really don't want to be aftershocking. Wait, does aftershock destroy enchantments?
No.
Okay, it was worth asking. It seemed unlikely that it did, but
EOT Impulse says I used to live in Kentucky. I don't miss it.
well, I'm not sorry that you used to live in Kentucky. You got out. Proud of you.
This was back when the color pie mattered. That's true. Yeah, we don't get to just kill enchantments for free with Feed the Swarm. Alright, Sneep. Look at this curve.
Yep, just bowl them over.
We'll try. I did not think we were winning that game 1 versus Slide Rift as our opponent's going to 4 cards! Shrout, what's going on?
We're about to get fucking crushed. They're just gonna their 4 cards are
I
gonna
don't think
be
their
like,
deck operates that way. I mean, like, obviously it could.
there's Mulliganing the Lightning Rift or something like that, maybe.
Maybe. But I did side and seal cleansing. Yeah, actually losing to Rift this game would be really unpleasant, but what can I do about it? I'm just... I think I can play the tap line on 3, because I can just play 2-2. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
Well, that doesn't look like Rift to me. Discard Deep Analysis? No, discard Solar Blast. Don't think I really want to attack.
No.
Man, Battle Screech being a common's real nonsense. We didn't even draw Battle Screech last game. We have 2 in our deck.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that card was a thing that we were doing.
Man, I feel like we got incredibly lucky in the first game, and we're getting incredibly lucky in this game, too.
I mean, we didn't get lucky so much as
our opponent
didn't know how
yeah.
to double block. Like, there was some confusion. Either they didn't know how double blocking works, or they misread Deathblade Elite, or they didn't know how Provoke worked, or something. But there was like a clear disconnect in how the game actually works and how our opponent thought the game works. And that led to us winning that game.
Slide with only 1 card in hand, I'm a lot less scared of. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
Think I should just attack before I play Harrier.
Yeah.
Attacking with this one's not very appealing, I think. Alright.
I mean, it might be worth trading off.
I don't think so.
So they don't have something to slide, but like do
you care if they slide that? Like,
no,
really?
you don't really actually. So never mind. Well, now we can just eat their things.
Well, it becomes a 2/3 only, right? So they can just double walk.
Yeah, but our opponent doesn't know how their card works. We've established this.
You just want to risk them not knowing how it works. Still?
Hell yeah,
All
jam
right.
it.
All right. I guess it's not even that bad, right?
Yeah, it's still a fine exchange.
Now is when they figure it out.
If they figure it out now, then it's still not that big a deal. Uh-oh, they're thinking now.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Shrout just wants to disrespect an opponent. Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
What?
I don't know.
That's the weirdest block.
I don't pretend to understand.
Do they have Wrath of God in their deck? Or Starstorm? It could be Starstorm, actually.
That would make sense. Like I said, there's a lot of sweepers in this format in these colors. So.
Actually, no. You know what it is? They just wanted to get their Alfamiliar killed for the Griffin. But no, I don't think they figured it out. They discarded Lightning Rift. Wow, so they have 2 rifts in their hand? I can't
I don't know.
fathom ever discarding
Bizarre.
Lightning Rift.
How did the Renewed Faith end up in their graveyard? They
They
didn't cycle
cycled
it, did
it.
they?
No,
Oh,
they
they did
cycled
cycle
it.
it? Okay.
They cycled it.
I don't even know what Sultari Gorillas does. There's so many.
It's a 2 and a
Sultari
white and
cards.
red 2/5, I believe, and it has Shadow.
Okay.
Don't ask me why I know that.
Let's eat that out.
Yeah, I guess.
Opponent definitely still doesn't know how their cards work.
Well, now it doesn't even matter if they know how it works, right?
That's true.
So now, Shrout, you're just disrespecting our opponent at every corner.
I mean,
it's
yes.
really rude. But I'm going to play this Sultari Emissary.
I was kind of
debating
about that, actually.
Provoke is from...
Stronghold, right? It's Tempest block.
No, the card Provoke is from that, but what...
Oh, the mechanic is from Legion.
Yeah, I actually believe it's Legions and not Onslaught.
Yeah, it's...
Well, Legions is the middle set and Onslaught block.
Yeah.
Legions, the gimmick was literally everything was a creature. All right, do you think... Well, now I can, like, shelter.
It doesn't matter because we have shelter, so let's just find out. Well, you can activate Emissary, right?
And yeah, then... I think I'm supposed to. It's better than playing another 1/1, I think.
Well, if you don't... I mean, you could play Harrier if you don't activate, but...
No, I kind of like getting the damage in. Shrout! They finally figured it out! Holy cow!
They did.
Only, like... Alright, I don't think we're allowed to try to do that anymore. Personally.
Probably not.
But... That's not bad. By the way, they're at 4. I think they finally figured it out because they're at 4, so they finally tried to do it. If that makes sense. Alright, we successfully beat a 4-card hand really bad.
Yeah, we thrashed him pretty good.
I'm not going to answer that.
What?
Our opponent...
Oh, is being salty?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, sort of rightfully so, but I'm also just not going to respond to it.
Like, okay, yeah.
Because, like, what good can come of it?
Yeah, I have our Twitch chat covering up the game chat, so I didn't even see it.
Stern but fair. This is why I normally don't play with the Twitch chat open, but... Alright, we can dragon scale someone out, yep. Right? This is great. Great hand. Great players. Is this a Splinter Twin situation? Oh my god. Why you two, Pat J? Why?
What does that mean? What's a Splinter Twin situation?
It just means if two cards work well together, it's a Splinter Twin situation.
Oh.
It really drives me nuts.
I mean, that checks out. Sounds about right.
I'm going to wait for them to play a 2/2 before doing it. Because, like, obviously...
Possibly we're donking ourselves and playing into Kindle by doing this. Maybe we should just...
That's fine. If they Kindle it, then I'll just suit up that and start beating them to death.
Alright, that's a good point.
Is Kiki Jiki plus Splinter Twin a Splinter Twin situation? Yes, technically, only because the card Splinter Twin is involved. I don't recommend you actually do that. Someone woke up Callum by asking that. Oh, that's not like the best one to provoke, but
it still counts.
Yeah, I think I still do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, lag? Where's my opponent conceding? Nope, it was just lag.
He's just like, I can't beat it ever. Surely our opponent has pants of some sort.
Pants are good versus illegal blocking, Phantom Nomad, most blocked, definitely delete. This is nearly as good as 500 Deceiver Exarchs? Yeah, probably.
Y'all got it twisted. Splinter Twin is actually a brilliant Halo situation.
Oh, nice. They have to cycle Renewed Faith on turn 3. That's a good sign.
Yep.
Okay, well, we still get it because that's how that works. And then I think I'm just going to play another Trooper.
It's so fucked up that
It untaps it?
untaps the creatures.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why does it do this? Are your morphs safe? Well, if your morph is Zombie Cutthroat, it actually is safe.
Yep.
I think that's the only one.
No, there was a red one that you'd sacrifice a mountain. It was like something.
Oh, Skirk Marauder.
No, it was something Raptor. I'll look it up.
Oh, Ridge Scale Raptor.
I think that one was like a random double strike creature.
Wait, they're playing out Banalish Trapper into my Deathblade Elite.
Putrid Raptor.
I see.
Which is a black actually, so that's not the one I'm thinking of. I could have sworn there was a red one too.
All right.
I might just be thinking of the one from Future Sight.
It probably means Shelter, but I'm still going to make them have it. You know.
Shelter doesn't do anything. It just fogs the situation.
Yeah. Well, no, because then they can start tapping it, right? So it actually does do something.
True.
Okay, this I'm willing to believe they do not have Shelter in their hand. I'm brilliant.
Everything is going perfect.
I'm just putting it on this because now it wins versus 3/3 now. Good analysis, yeah. Perfect analysis for me to figure out my opponent does not have Shelter in their hand, right?
There was a cycle of cards that unmorph for no mana? I don't think there was. Because otherwise, Zombie Cutthroat wouldn't have been as big a deal as it was.
You trophied your VMA draft because your opponent tried to clone that with Dax Duplicate. Yeah, you probably don't want to clone Rorik's Bladewing very often. What do you think about that, Shrout?
Yeah, it doesn't seem good. I mean, you can clone your opponent's Rorik's.
Yeah, that works out. Putrid Raptor was reveal a zombie one? I don't know anymore. That sounds wrong, but...
It was discard a zombie, but yeah.
Are you sure?
There might have been.
Yeah, no, that is right. Okay.
There might have been a cycle in either Time Spiral or there definitely was a cycle in Cons. There might have been a cycle in Time Spiral, but I don't think there was one in Legions or Scourge.
Yeah, there were. It was Ruthless Ripper, which dealt your opponent 2. There was 05, look at their hand. There was...
It was no 6.
Oh, it was 06, right. Dragon's Eye Savants.
Yep.
Speaking of which, what did our opponent do? They played like a Banalish Trapper and died? I think we were like pre-boarded pretty much, right?
Felt like it.
Right.
I mean, we don't know what our opponent's up to. I still expect that eventually one of our opponents is going to have like Starstorm or some shit, and we're going to get 5 for 1.
But it's whatever. I'm trying to remember the other ones. Green one gave Trample, I want to say.
I don't remember what the green one did, actually.
Red one was they couldn't block. The white one was gain 2 life, and it was like
the green one was the 3/1 for 2 that you basically never played as a morph.
Yeah.
Watcher of the Roost. I've played actually a significant amount of Watcher of the Roost in Constructed, so I love me a Watcher.
Wait, aren't you the one who was addicted to Valley Dasher in that format?
Yeah, I won a PTQ with 5 Valley Dasher in my deck, so yes. I dashed the shit out of some valleys. Absolutely, I did.
No!
We got played.
That's actually okay. Oh, it's Teamer Charger is what it was called. That sounds right.
I actually in the finals of that PTQ, I basically had to flip a coin to find out if I won or not, because I had 2 Valley Dashers. One of them had Granite Grip on it. I think that was Dragon's Grip. And then my opponent played Winter Flame, choosing like both modes, targeting a Valley Dasher for each one. And with the Magic Online client, there's no way to tell which mode is targeting which Valley Dasher.
Oh, so you had to flip coins in a situation where you normally wouldn't.
It wasn't exactly a coin flip. It was more just like, if my opponent is making the obvious play, I should play one way. But if my opponent is being sneaky, there's no way I would know. So it was just a very strange situation.
Maximum VD played Valley Dasher at Pro Tour Cons Unconstructed. Sounds really loose and probably not very good.
That seems like a very Max VD thing to do, and
I agree.
The shit out of it.
You respect the shit out of it, is what you said?
No, absolutely. What part of I want a PTQ with 5 Valley Dashers in my deck makes you think that I wouldn't respect that?
I don't know. Alright, I hope this Battle Screech is good, but it's likely to be good. Yup. Alright, I guess.
Hours fly, get wrecked.
I would rather block with Phantom Nomad.
Correct.
And then I will start attacking them for 4 per turn, and I hope I don't draw more lands. Checks out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Armath is talking about. Valley Dasher in your deck is like being able to block 2 warriors? I'm just taking all this damage.
I am very, very confused about what's happening over there.
I am too.
I am intrigued about the world that Aramath lives in.
Yep. Think this is a racing situation. I actually think I'm not going to play a land out. It's Imperial Armor versus thingy, right?
Versus Chartooth Cougar, basically.
No, versus Torch.
Okay. Yeah,
but also, I guess Char Cougar. So I should play a land out.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, unless Imperial Armor would be lethal, but I don't think it would be. Right? It would change to lethal. It would. No, it wouldn't anyway. So.
Oh, block. If they let me block, I'm blocking. Oh, Raven Guild Initiate. Return a bird you control to its owner's hand to unmorph it, and it's a 3-mana 1/4.
That was in Scourge?
Probably.
Skirk Volcanus is the one I was trying to think of earlier.
Oh. Man, that card's really good.
So was there a white one and a green one?
I don't know. I assume Twitch chat is looking it up to tell us that you are wrong. Because that is how Twitch chat works.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There are no white or green ones. Alright, so it's an incomplete cycle.
Correct.
Damn.
I am smart.
No. Let's not go crazy. Hate it when Shrout goes crazy. Our opponent's deep in the tank because I think maybe they have nothing? Whoa, killed a Necropolis. Alright.
Super annoying, actually.
Yeah, this is the right block.
Right.
Are they going to ding me or my emissary? Let's see. If they ding me, that's 9 damage. Looks like 9, right? Alright, so... Huh. I need to attack for...
I mean, they don't have lethal even with Necropolis, so I think we just turn everything sideways and try
No. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoot us post-combat?
Oh, I'm just bad at math.
I was absolutely not going to do that, and I was about to tell you why.
Alright, I thought they were 1 short. I don't know why I thought that. So we just leave 1 bird back, and we're good?
I'm looking to see if something's better. What if I just attack for 6 like this and leave 2 birds back?
Then we might not have lethal next turn. And we have shelter for shenanigans anyway, so.
I lose to land plus Spark Spray if I do that. No, I don't lose to Spark Spray. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did I say that I knew everything?
Yes,
I might have said that.
You said that.
All right. I am prone to hyperbole.
Oh, I knew that. Oh, I'm definitely blocking a 2/2. Shrout, you really need to be more careful about these things, such as not getting us killed on board.
I mean, if we win, I feel good about it, and if we lose, it's funny. So.
Oh, so you're trying to sabotage me?
I didn't know. I am ambivalent as to the actual outcome of these games. Is what I'm trying to get at. They're targeting us.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can play around Fire Blast, I guess, somehow. I don't know how.
No, you can't. So.
All right.
But you couldn't have played around Fire Blast no matter what you did. So. I mean, you could have like not attacked with a lot of things, but still. Oh, Chain Lightning, sure. All right.
So we could have played around this by leaving a bird back.
Yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah, I guess you could have done that.
All right. Yeah. Should have thought longer. My instinct told me to do it because, like, I think the reality is if I get to block with both and I still have lethal for 6 damage is just so good for me.
Well, you can't use shelter to protect your creature from Keldon Necropolis, right? So you actually that's why I wanted to get as much damage in as possible, because like this way we actually had lethal, even if they can't kill us, they will instead try and Necropolis one of our creatures. But because we got that extra attack in, they couldn't save themselves from dying by doing that.
I guess. Maybe I'm supposed to just have this in, actually.
Yeah, post-board you are, yeah.
Well, I was thinking about it for the last game, but I didn't do it.
Oh, gotcha.
This Scabland looks pretty awful. I think I'm going to cut it for a mountain in this matchup.
Isn't Tyros Faithful also excellent?
Yeah. Well, now we know what they're doing, it is. But
oh, yeah. We just didn't see much of their shit last game, did we?
I want to cut, like... maybe, like, a Soltari Emissary is, like, not great.
Yeah.
I want to cut something else.
Can
I cut Cougar?
You could, but I'm not sure why you would. I mean, you want to cast your red spells.
I think I'm going to cut Sidar Jabari, actually.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's mostly 4 mana 2/2 in this matchup, and I don't think that's what the matchup's about.
Right.
I think it's more about either... well, man, that was kind of a sad game to lose, but I guess it happens. All right. I guess friends don't let friends play Scabland.
Except I actively encourage you to play Scabland.
Yeah, I didn't want to, remember?
Yep. Right, well,
never mulling this hand in this matchup. It's like kind of great.
This hand is perfect. We don't even need a white creature to pair with our Battle Screech because we have a Battle Screech to pair with our Battle Screech.
Is this a Splinter Twin situation?
This is a Battle Screech situation.
Chat, is this a Splinter Twin situation? And if it is, say so in the chat.
Exactly. I was like, say it with me. Say it with me, chat. Cacao.
Cacao MFer.
Cacao, motherfucker.
You're like Sam Jackson? Yeah, Sam Jackson. I was trying to remember who.
Sick of all these motherfucking birds on this motherfucking board.
I think I just want to force the damage. We are missing the 1 win to hit the twin combo. We are. I think I just play another trooper, actually.
Yep.
At some point I'll kindle that probably, but not right now. Like,
Yeah, it's not
it's
really
actually
a
better
priority
for
right
me if they have to spend mana trying to save their life total.
now.
Twin was always needing to top deck land number. Oh wow! So they're just gonna play a 3-drop or a 2-drop.
Yeah, it's possible we should have played Phantom Nomad instead. That would have made sense. That would have prevented that from happening.
Yeah, whatever.
Tilt. Lando, no.
I think this is good now. Because now they can't attack with that for the
Right.
reason you listed. Though, if we lose this game without drawing a land, I will be irate.
Y'all want to see Irate Jarvis, chat? Irate Jarvis is fun.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
We drew a land. We did it.
I guess I'll see if they respond. I think technically you should respond by tapping, but it doesn't really matter that much. If they attack, I'm blocking.
Respect.
Alright, they did not allow me that option. Alright, they're just trying to conserve their life total.
It kind of sucks that we don't get to Battle Screech here. I mean, you know what I mean.
Alright, they figured it out. Yeah, I can't complain. Was I complaining, Matt?
You threatened to.
Oh, sure. I was threatening to complain, but it's not the same as complaining.
Kinda.
Also, our opponent's not drawing very many lands either.
Yeah, really.
And I think this favors us, probably. They cycled...
Oh,
why is Gilded Away in their deck?
I mean, they have to have like a rift or a slide. Doesn't seem like it's actually that great in their deck, but... We want to lead. We want to Screech here, right?
Yeah, I'm considering which way I'm supposed to do it. If I do it this way, I can attack for 1. So, seems better.
That's what I meant. Like, that of the cards in our hand, Screech is the one we want to play.
I think this is definitely correct, because you get to...
You can actually flashback the other one, too, can't you?
Oh, yeah, never mind. We get it all. Okay,
yeah.
This is clearly much better. Wow, look at all those birds.
We're about to get slice and diced or whatever.
Is that in the format?
Actually, I don't think it is, no. Starstorm is.
Oh, they do have Astral Slide, but I don't think this gives any fucks about Astral Slide.
No, we don't give a shit about an Astral Slide.
I think I'm going to kill that tapper now, though.
For it.
Alright, you're up. Didn't they, like, beat us with Beatdown? Oh, no, it's because they had 2 Beetleback Chiefs. Yeah. That actually does make sense with Astral Slide. Yeah. So, okay, everything makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What if they just, like, chain a bunch of Renewed Faiths? That would be kind of sick, actually.
I mean...
Oh, that's not bad.
They would not die if they did that, so that's better than not doing that for them. I believe our opponent is still dead unless they have Renewed Faith, and I'm
skeptical of that because they would have just cycled it to phase out a token. So, all right, sweet. We are 2-0. All right. Thanks for everyone being here. And if you enjoy what me and Shrout are doing, well, ship Shrout a follow. I didn't actually put his Twitter, but you can find him at Johnny H Sauce MTG, and he occasionally tweets snarky things.
I haven't tweeted in like a year, for what it's worth. But
are you sure it's been a year?
It was like I don't know. It was sometime early last year. I just abruptly decided I wasn't going to fuck with Twitter anymore. But I might decide against that one day. So sure.
You tweeted something on December 22nd, 2020. Kentucky's a state of mind, everyone's invited. Which ties into the fact that Nassif said, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Exactly. It's really funny.
It's perfect, yeah. Yeah, I respond to people's tweets sometimes.
All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick because this is an important match, Shrout.
Yeah, all right. You gotta hype yourself up.
Yep.
Trophy. These things don't pay out very well. What is the last not responding to somebody tweet of mine? Was in May. Apparently.
All right, I was thinking about it more. Are you sure Scabland should be in our deck?
Nope, it probably shouldn't be.
All right.
I mean, the moment we do this, we're gonna draw like 2 mountains, 1 plains, and not be able to cast our Battle Screech, and it's gonna suck. But it's whatever.
Yeah, we have 12 white sources in our deck. And if you enjoy the stream, follow, sub, Twitch Prime sub. That's everything. And a bunch of people did follow. Man, I'm still thinking about the I'm sorry. It's so good.
It was pretty brutal.
I'm sure Nassif said in the way that was like joking for sure.
But I mean, yeah,
it was still like funny.
It wasn't like a serious dagger or anything. He was just being goofy and taking a shot where he could, and it's a good line to get in.
What's up, Snow Schwartz? We are finishing our second draft, game 3. Round 3. We are 2-0. So it's life is good, Life is good. We're playing against Nick Heel. Name sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
All right, keep. You did well with Storm yesterday? That's cool. I have had very few successful Storm decks in this format. How about you, Shrout?
Like I said earlier, whenever I have a Storm deck that it actually plays well, it's actually a Temporal Fissure like tempo deck. Which I've had several of those that are good because Nightscape Familiar is just like a good card in the format.
Right.
Because of how well it plays with deep analysis and all that.
Should I just Halo my thing?
I don't hate Haloing the thing.
Yeah, I think that's actually right. I was thinking about what would happen, but
it also protects your trooper from Kindle for a turn, which might matter.
War Spark Spray.
Right, yeah.
So
it's like if your trooper dies this turn, the Screech starts to get a lot worse if we hit the plains.
Seems like it might be a semi-mirror. Oh, we got Cape Friends in the house, who I believe was one of the recent arena winners. Huh. I wonder if I should play Battle Screech or Suchi.
I would Screech here.
Kind of want a Suchi, but I think that's probably wrong.
Like just so you can attack for 3?
Yeah. Actually, I might just Suchi and see if they kill it. Is that crazy?
A little.
I don't know. I think
I mean,
playing one of our 4-drops is certainly correct, obviously.
right. I mean, it's the same amount of power. You're just like,
Diversifying it.
yeah. And the problem is that, like, Screech becomes awkward the later in the game it goes and the lower your life total gets. But, like,
Fair.
Suchi, you might be able to play and, like, it can help you on board the turn you play it.
Because it's big?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a Screech Mirror. Wonder what happens now.
Now the birds trade, right? You just kindle the Harrier attack.
Yeah, I agree. And then I played the Emissary, which is a nice thing to slot into the curve.
Right.
And yeah, I guess the Suchi wouldn't have done very much here. It would have just gotten blocked a lot.
Yep.
Alright. You smart. You smart. Burbs aren't real. Birds aren't real.
I mean, these 4 that just traded off definitely.
Oh, also, us playing the Screech first was actually a huge tempo advantage, wasn't it?
Yep.
Because we got to attack with 2 of them, and 2 of theirs had to block, essentially. Well, sorry. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can put that on something else. Don't think I should block.
I don't like blocking here now.
Yeah. This feels suspicious. Feels like I should give the Shadow attack and then play Suchi.
That's what I wanted to do. There's not really, there aren't like good tricks that could punish this.
No, there's not like Guardian's Pledge or something like that. You know,
right.
Inspired Charge comes to mind. Those cards don't actually exist in the format. A Chroma's Blessing would have been semi-bad there. But only semi.
Oh yeah, that would have been decent, yeah.
So they're just flooded?
Nice.
I feel like I should just shadow this, attack with both, and play that.
I don't think I would attack with the Shadow guy. I think I would just attack with the 4/4.
Oh, I see. They can block. Never mind.
Yeah, just attack with the 4/4 and play Cedar Jabari.
It's not too late to fix the mistake.
Yeah.
I wasted mana, but... Oh. Man, that's kind of beating, actually. But whatever. I guess we could have figured that out if we had thought longer. Alright, all of our stuff is dead.
It's kind of nice. I mean, they were probably hoping we would Brilliant Halo, and then...
I think I'm supposed to Brilliant Halo now, right?
Yes.
If they have it, they have it.
Yep.
That's not actually that bad, right? Yep.
Boo.
Actually, this ended up worse. I think they just drew that, though, right?
I don't know. But either way, it's really bad news for us.
Vigilance is such a beating here. Man, this is a sad time to be alive.
Ugh. So we just jump with the Spirit, like first opportunity, right?
I think so. It makes it smaller, too. Yeah. I actually am considering just
you can actually double block. Yeah, double block. That's excellent.
Yeah, I am. If they drew Shelter, so be it.
Yeah.
I could block there, too, but I think that one's less appealing to me. Because I wanted to have a target for Imperial Armor if I draw it. Which is also the reason not to play these lands out.
All right.
Radiant Archangel? It was pretty good.
Yeah, big old flyer.
Especially good with Battle Screech, and actually especially good in Battle Screech Mirrors. That's a beating.
Yeah, tilts.
Yeah, they could have actually... No, sorry. We actually weren't supposed to double block. If you just assign 5 damage to one of them, your creature lives, right?
Yep.
It's kind of... Kind of awkward. We didn't think about that either, though, so... Really, who's the doofus?
I definitely did not consider it. Although, I don't think we were... Like, we were in really bad shape if that thing lived, so... It's probably... You may be able to justify it anyway. How did they have 2 spells? What the hell was... Oh, because they cycled, yeah.
They cycled Solar Blast. Alright, well, we lost that one. That was kind of a beating. If I figured out they had Exile on that turn, I probably could have done a little bit better.
I'm a little bit salty that they got to use their Exile. I guess we have Chartooth Cougar anyway, don't we?
We don't have many targets for that thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I want to take this out. I don't think it's actually good versus them. Kind of want, like...
Is Radiant's Judgment worth bringing in just for Radiant?
I think so, actually.
Is the Judgment... Is that like Radiant is judging you, or is Radiant being judged?
Radiant is judging people. Well, look at the art. It's like
that's just delicious and ironic and satisfying.
Yeah. I think everything else is fine. We should just submit.
What about the Exile? Probably not. Just like
what?
for Radiant, like not
is
the
this
Exile, not the Exile, the Afterlife, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we'll just try to get it. We have Torch too, like if necessary.
Right.
Thought we were gonna like be in decent shape that game. Sometimes you lose some, and sometimes you win some.
Yeah, I felt okay about it for a good long while there. Right. I propose that we mulligan this.
Yeah, this one's too bad. All right, this is a lot better. I think I ship... Actually, what if I just ship this? Is that crazy?
No. To me, it's between that and the planes, but maybe that's just like...
Oh, no. I'm not
ridiculous.
shipping planes with 2 4-drops.
All right.
Yeah. I think this makes sense, actually. God, it smells like a spark spray, but I can't do shit about it. Actually, maybe I would rather this get spark sprayed.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, no spark spray. Okay, that's fine.
Why do you have so many expensive cards, Jarvis?
I think this is like all of them, actually.
No, it is. One time. Nice.
Four-fifths of the way to Splinter Twin? How's it 4/5? Whoa. I don't know what's going on anymore.
This is weird. I mean, their Radiant's going to be huge, so that's kind of a problem, but whatever.
Opponent has a Wrath? Well, if they have a Wrath, whatever. I'm not playing around it. And also, if they have a Wrath, I don't think they would kill the Solitary Emissary, but I could be wrong. Oh, that is not Wrath. I'm just going to right-click attack all.
Respect.
Wog. I don't know what that is, and I'm not playing around it. There's really not much to play around here, really. I think it's right to play this.
Yeah, MTG bot got jokes.
Nice. All right, game 3. That was kind of
Let's
surprising.
Do that, man.
You mean mulligan and win on turn 7 easily?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. If the mulligan means I get to win, I'm definitely fine with it. This is technically good versus Thopter Squadron, but it's like pretty bad otherwise, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to bother.
It's not even that good against Thopter Squadron, so...
Yeah, did you know Thopter Squadron you can only activate sorcery speed?
Yes, I did know that.
Really? But you don't know how Provoke works?
At one point in my life, I knew how Provoke worked.
I know you did, but it's just funny to give you shit about it.
But it has been a minute, for sure.
Don't you agree it's funny to give you shit about it?
Nope. It's not funny at all.
Chat, do you think it's funny or not?
It's a little bit funny.
All right. You know, we'll start a prediction. Will I win this last game? Because, you know. Oh,
I feel like you
shit.
should have.
I know, I was trying to do it real fast. It's funny. Chat says it's funny. Gambling is fun.
You can mock Jarvis no matter what. It's allowed. And I'm saying that in an official capacity because I am a moderator here.
Serious question. Should I play Phantom Nomad to play around a burn spell? I think I should.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Because it lightens up so much better versus a Kindle or a Spark Spray or some shit. Because, like, you don't really want to do it to that. Nice.
Yeah, this is all working out pretty well.
I think you just have to cast it now. And, like, if they cast it on this turn, it might offset their curve. So.
I mean, yeah, the whole point is to make them use their mana inefficiently. Like, Kindle's always going to be good for them eventually, so. Now I would play Cedar Jabari.
Yep. Kind of wonder if the Exile is still in their hand.
I guess we can always Mountain Cycle. So that sucks.
Beating, yeah. That's fine, whatever.
Nah, I think we're definitely gonna play a 4/4 Cougar this game. If it gets exiled, respect.
I think that
I like attacking here.
Yeah, I think pushing the damage is more valuable with this and this.
Right.
Yeah. $1 to 700 for no? Sounds like people should have bet no. From a mathematical standpoint. However, if you're betting against me, I hate you.
Wow.
Look.
Hate. Strong word.
All right. What is going on?
The fact that they didn't play anything makes me suspect this is going to get exiled.
But it's only when it's attacking.
Yeah, I mean, exile's actually fine here, right? Because
oh, okay, that's fine. Whatever.
That's also fine, I guess.
Smart, J-Gats, smart. Might be cycling the Solar Blast. We'll see what I draw.
Tilt. But that's actually not a disaster either.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'm cycling.
To do all the things.
They had to chain when my red was tapped is essentially what was going on there, I think. Right?
Right.
I think I'm actually going to leave the Phantom Nomad back. Is that crazy?
No, not at all. Yeah, we are attacking with Trooper, though, right?
Yep.
But yeah, like them chaining face is a big tell that they've got some more burn of some kind. So.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to double block.
Yep.
If they have something, so be it.
Correct.
I think it's actually pretty likely that they just untap this. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good for me, I think. Oh, that makes sense too. I can attack with these two, I think, and just play these two out.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter how I tap, I guess. I guess technically I should leave up these activations in case of something weird happens.
Sometimes you gotta give a creature Super Shadow.
This is fine, I guess. Is there a reason to block with anything else? Not really.
Not really, no.
Yeah. What about Chump Chump? I think removing their creatures is safer.
I mean, they could have like a second Breath of Life, and that would be really annoying, but...
Okay. So they were trying to like get us in Solar Boss range, but we did not allow that. All right.
We
are the champions. No time for losers.
We're on different verses. This is
Oh shit, we are on different verses.
things were going great for like half a month.
Oh yeah, I have to pay out the prediction. Choose outcome. Yes, I won the match. All right. Oh, let's continue singing it.
No, I'm good.
What? No.
The moment's passed.
The moment's passed. Oh my god, you're
how many chests do we have to open?
Currently we opened for Matt. No one else opened. So someone announced that I have 253 chests to currently open. That is technically true, but it's also not true because someone has to redeem that reward, which is 200,000 channel points.
That's is that a lot?
I think you get like 100 per hour or something like that.
Like, I know it's a lot of chests, but like that's So 100 per hour, but also we got some gamblers in chat, so somebody might have shoved and doubled up a couple times.
Monkrus Nose says, "Hey man, I'm trying. Just got like 10 months to go. You know what? At some point, maybe in the near future, I might just make that an overall group challenge."
Oh, that's legit. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm actually feeling generous. Let me figure out how to make this challenge happen. Where people can contribute. Because, I do have a lot of chests. Where is it? Channel points. Challenge. Add new community challenge. All right. All right. What's an appropriate amount? I don't know. Probably like 400,000.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And I'll give it the max amount of days. All right. All right, chat. It's a big challenge, but I believe the chat is up to it.
Mm-hmm. I'll also go ahead and say that we may as well just go ahead and open one now anyway.
Why?
Because we're going to end up opening them all, like eventually anyway. So
yeah, but that defeats the ultra specialness of it, Shrout.
Do you think there's anybody in chat that's like, well, I would donate all my channel points to this worthy cause if it were 253 chests? But 252 chests, that's chump shit. Nobody wants to see that.
All right.
Is this a position that anyone holds in the chat currently?
All right. Good call. We can see what the chat thinks. We can see what the chat thinks.
That's a Unbound Mental list up is really on point. Yeah, you should open 3, so it's an even 250 chests.
You can only do 2,000. Oh shit! This is going to happen so fast, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh no. Well, you know what? I'll consider
it. We're trying to get to 400k.
See, Matt says he only cares if it's 253 or more. See, we got evidence. We got evidence. Oh, Annalise MTG, welcome to the stream. Wow, everyone's just trying to get these chests opened, aren't they?
Get in there. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you could submit 2K like multiple times. Holy shit. I might regret this. This might happen way too fast.
This is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight, but it's going to happen.
Raise the limit? I'm not going to raise the limit. I think I'll let it stand. Because that's the kind of person I am.
Because Jarvis is a dirty welcher, and he's trying not to open these chests. That's what's happening here.
What? How am I a dirty welcher?
Because you're trying to keep the limit low so that you don't get to 400k.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What Unbanned Mental Misstep was saying I should raise how much it costs to complete this challenge.
Oh, I thought he was saying you should raise it so that they can contribute more than 2,000 at a time.
Oh no,
do you actually have any control over that?
No, I don't. That's a default Twitch thing. Wow, Shrout, you're just bullshit again.
Yeah, man, that's how I roll.
You just say things confidently and you assume they're right?
Exactly. And I am always right, like 70% of the time.
Alright. I'll open one chest, but it would be nice to get some follows and subs. That's all I'm going to say.
There we go. That's all I asked for is one chest. And then we got a Thought Knots here, which is probably worth more than a chest, right?
I don't think so.
Really?
Can I tell you how to play Red Hullbreacher Snow Miracles? I did not enjoy that deck when I tested it, so probably not. Oh, yeah, fine. It's 4 tickets. And also the bot...
Free rolling. You probably better buy a chest now, so Matt's happy. Because Matt only wants to donate if you open 253 chests. I was joking. That would be ridiculous. Don't do that. But like, not only am I joking, but so is Matt. So we're good.
Oh, look at all of these extra avatars I have that the bots refuse to buy.
You can almost get 2 chests, exactly.
All right. Okay, fine. And Ari made me buy these. I'm really mad because this was 1.8 tick. It's a Dreadbore. Can't you see that?
Good lord. That's offensive.
See, that's what I said. And other people said that they loved that.
Okay. I just assumed that that's like the back of a trading card game that was in print for like 3 months in 1996.
Exactly. It's not a Magic card. Exactly.
It's like, yeah, it's some obvious Magic spinoff. You know, it's like Dreadbore, the Sorcering, or something like that. And it was just like a
P-Merca says, my favorite version of Dreadbore with the like noise around it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'll show you the other ones, Shrout. There's 5 of them, I think.
Oh, why is that a thing? Jesus.
I know, it's awful.
And you can't even read the text.
You can't, but fortunately these cards are mostly iconic.
I mean, sure. Metal poster aesthetic is dope for metal posters. It's totally inappropriate for Magic the Gathering cards.
This one's like less offensive to me, actually.
It's the same amount of offensive.
All right. I think there's one more after this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm fine with this because Thraxamundar is not a real card anyway. So.
What? It certainly is. It was an Allura Reborn, which we were talking about.
Yeah. Did they choose which cards to do these with based on what cards they thought would be like good names for metal bands? Was that
exactly? That's exactly it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, that's my rant about those cards because Ari made me buy 3 because he said, "Yeah, it looks cool." I'm like, "No, it doesn't." So. Chat, you have to decide if I'm right or if Ari's right. Chat's definitely going to rule against me. I can feel it.
Yep.
Alright. Do we have any other subs? Oh, that's getting out. I guess we don't. Ari is wrong. Yeah, I agree. Ari's wrong.
Yeah, Ari's way off on this, for sure.
Yeah, I just like shilling.
Did Ari make you buy the Walking Dead card too? Are you gonna blame that one on?
Oh, this one? No. I bought it because I wanted to play a deck, and the only way you could play it, the rental services didn't have it.
I gotcha.
Oh yeah, I am specking on scrying sheets because I expected that card to go up. If it doesn't, whatever.
Didn't they just print a card that's like a way better scrying sheets?
No, because it's a 1/2 for blue.
Ah, okay.
You see? Rick.
Fuck Rick has been declared.
Well, see, Shrout's name is Rick.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this on Zoom. My name is Rick Shrout because that was like a nickname that I had in high school, and that's the only other time I used Zoom. So Jarvis was confused about that. So basically, you guys are cursing at me right now, and it's hurting my feelings, and I wish you'd stop.
Yeah, and for that, you should hit that follow button, sub button to make Shrout feel better.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Jarvis cashing in on my anguish to chill for engagement. This is everything is right in the universe.
See, that was a really good tie-in. You have to.
Yeah. I respect your hustle, Jarvis.
If you unfollow and refollow, will that help? No, not really. Witnessing the anguish on making of Rick Shrout.
Never waste a good tragedy. Exactly.
The problem with the Walking Dead cards is that they are cards. That's true.
This is I can see. Well, this is the problem with the metal Dreadbore too. Like if Dreadbore was a metal band, then this would be a perfectly like nice poster for it. And like Rick from The Walking Dead is a perfectly serviceable character from The Walking Dead. He's just not a magic card.
All right, strategist or unban mental misstep, which I don't think you should do in Legacy. That username is nonsense, but they did gift a sub, so I am forced to open one more chest.
Nice,
mandated by law.
Teamwork. It made the dream work.
Oh,
is this a Splinter Twin situation? We could make so many rocks. A lot of birds. Many birds in the air right now.
So there's a story about one Andre Strosky who opened 2 Wingmate rocks in one draft and was not allowed to take either at Pro Tour cons. Instead, he passed one to Ari and he passed one to someone else, and he defeated one of those Wingmate rocks, but not the other in that booster draft scenario.
Why was he not allowed to take them?
Because he was already like teamer, like full-on teamer.
Oh.
Which is like a real feel bad because this card is like probably the best card in the set.
This card is probably worth abandoning a color over most of the time. I mean, like Andre's not an idiot. He probably knows what he's doing, but
no, back then no one knew who Andre was. This is like his up and coming.
I mean, just because nobody knew who he was doesn't mean he was an idiot.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. He knew what was going on. He was obviously sad, and then going 2-1 and passing 2 rocks has to feel great, you know?
That is true.
Because like, I mean,
he's not been at the Pro Tour, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. All right. So,
what's up, Johnny C?
Scoreboard.
Feb 31st. I have to build a legacy deck from whatever I open. Oh, good lord.
So a Kiki Jiki Wingmate Rock legacy deck?
That sounds impossible. These both cost 5, and you have to play like 3 plateaus in your deck or 4 plateaus.
Do you remember? It was some legacy event in DC, like a Star City or a GP or something, several years ago.
Yeah.
We were sitting around your house the night before playing this game where we would come up with like names for legacy decks, but like they would just be some random phrase. Like I'd be like the Mosquito Coast, and then we would all sit around and try and like figure out what legacy deck the Mosquito Coast would be.
Was BBD at my house too?
Yeah, BBD and True Eleven were there.
Okay, I do remember this vaguely. I don't remember what deck you played, unfortunately.
I